Hey guys, welcome back. This week we're going to be doing just a couple of drinks. We're going to start off with our friend, the rye whiskey, as opposed to our bourbon that we've used before. The first one we're going to do is going to be the Manhattan, a very liquor-forward drink, and then we're going to follow up with the Sazerac. A little bit more esoteric drink. It is going to have some absinthe flavors to it. Absinthe is kind of hard to get a hold of sometimes, so we're just going to use some anise extract for that, just to bring us around the same taste, maybe not so much to the psychoactive features of it. So the first one being the Manhattan, we're going to start with our Sazerac rye. You can also use Scotch, and that's a Rob Roy versus a Manhattan. So guys, our first cocktail is going to be the Manhattan. So we'll take our highball glass and our shaker, grab some ice. We're going to put 3 ounces of rye whiskey. In this case, we're going to go ahead and go with the Sazerac rye. Like I said, we're going to be trying the Sazerac later, so why not go with the name brand. There's 1 ounce. And 2 ounces. Just a dash of bitters. Picked up this Woodford Reserve. It's a sassafras and sorghum bitters. A little bit different profile than what we find with the aromatic bitters, that what everybody's used to, the Angostura. It's something fun. And then we're going to do a ½ ounce of sweet vermouth. So we're just going to fill our 1 ounce jigger halfway up. Drop that guy in there. Of course, much like the Manhattan or the Old Fashioned, it's going to call for a sugar cube. We're going to replace that with a ½ ounce of simple syrup. Again, using the Demerara syrup or sugar. It's a less processed, less refined sugar. You can find it under the Demerara name or turbinado. Turbinado refers more to the methodology of the production. So we're not going to shake this up because I don't want to water it down. Instead, we're just going to stir. Get it nice and chilled. And into the glass we go. Sometimes we get a little bit more red color just depending on the actual type of vermouth that we're using. This can be served in a rocks glass. It can also be served up in a coupe or a Cosmo or Martini style glass. With that, we would just employ our shaker there for the strainer. But it's a great option, and that's our Manhattan. Some folks do think that we need a sherry, so we'll drop that guy on in there. Our next drink is going to be the Sazerac. What's really cool with this one is we're actually going to use some new techniques. We're going to be rinsing the glass, and what that means is we're just going to put a small amount of the liquor into the glass and roll it around the inside of the glass rather, and just picking up some of the flavors without actually adding the liquor to the drink. So guys, so far everything we've been doing has been a little bit more approachable, something that everybody can get into. With the Sazerac, we are going to step away from that a little bit just because we're going to be using anise, flavor very similar to black licorice. Not everyone's going to be a fan, but hey, they don't have to be. So what we're going to do is we'll start out here again just with some ice in our shaker. And then we're going to put, again, 3 ounces of rye whiskey. And there's 2. And the fellow at the liquor store pointed this out to me, the actual Sazerac brand rye whiskey. I was looking for a rye just to go along with our Manhattans, and decided to go ahead and grab that. We're going to do sugar cube, again, back with the simple syrup. ½ 1/2 ounce instead of 1 sugar cube. And this is going to be our first time we're going to use our Peychaud's bitters. This is a New Orleans product, as well as the Sazerac rye. So we're going to go bitters to taste. A couple, 2, 3 dashes will be fine. And then we're going to put our absinthe in here. So today, instead of our absinthe, what we're going to be doing, I'm going to give this a stir and we'll set it aside to just chill. Again, we're not wanting to water these cocktails down, so that's why we're not shaking them. I've had our glass that's been pre-chilling. So just get rid of that. And what we're going to do is we're going to do a rinse. So I've got our anise extract here, and doing just a 1/4 tablespoon of the extract. And then what we're going to do, we're just going to roll that around, coating the inside of the glass. And then dump it out. So we just want the essence of that anise in there. It's a very strong flavor, guys. There we go. So we get a straight shot instead, or not a shot per se, but instead of on the rocks, just a nice pre-chilled glass with a cold drink inside. Beautiful, nice cold drink, chilled drink there. We can garnish this with a lemon twist. I'm out at the moment. So that is our Sazerac. Guys, that's our episode for this week. A couple of neat new drinks, a little bit of a new technique with the rinsing the glass, but both of these are super simple. They don't take a whole lot of ingredients and not a world of skill to make them. Just need a few tools to really set them off. But we'll be back again next week. We'll be trying something new. Maybe we'll play with gin next week.